In this video, I'll walk through how to connect Spice to an Apache Iceberg catalog and query Iceberg tables directly with SQL. With Spice, you can now query Iceberg tables just like any other data source using standard SQL and with built-in federation, acceleration, and AI integration. That means you can run analytics, power applications, or even call LLMs on top of your Iceberg data, all from a single runtime, without Spark or heavy ETL pipeline. I'm going to show you how this works. You can follow along. The cookbook recipe is in the description. Before you begin, you're going to need to make sure that you have access to an Iceberg catalog or Docker installed so you can run it locally. And then make sure Spice is installed and you can see a previous getting started video or documentation for that. Make sure you're using Python version 3 as that's what's supported in this demo. So the first step is you're going to create a new directory and initialize a Spice pod. In a new terminal, you're going to clone the cookbook repository and run the Docker container for the Iceberg catalog. Now, you're going to add the Iceberg catalog connector to your Spice pod. So I'm going to open up the YAML file. You should be able to see this data in your YAML file from the recipe. And then in a new terminal, make sure you're in the correct directory. You're going to run the Spice runtime. Now we're going to be able to query the Iceberg catalog. So in a new terminal, we're going to type Spice SQL and then show tables. You should see this table in your terminal. Now we're going to run the pricing summary report query by copying this command into our SQL query. Once that's entered, the output should be this table in your terminal. And then you're able to view the Iceberg tables in MinIO. So you can navigate to this local host and you should be able to log in with the credentials given in the cookbook recipe, admin and password. And now you can view the Iceberg bucket and see the Iceberg tables that were created. And then the last step is to clean up. We'll copy this into our terminal. So to recap, in just a few steps, we connected Spice to an Iceberg catalog, queried tables using SQL, and ran a query directly against Iceberg data. The power here is that Spice brings real-time AI-ready querying to open data formats like Iceberg, turning what's traditionally batch or analytical data into a low-latency operational data layer. If you want to go further, explore the full Iceberg cookbook recipe available in the description. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more tutorials.